Well, it's that time of the week again when we get to talk about brand new VR games coming out this week, new VR games coming out next week, and of course some of that juicy VR gaming news. But of course, before we dive into the video, smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and of course subscribe if you are new, because it would be lovely to hit that 100k one day. New VR games this week. Kicking things off, we had Gorn 2 arrive on the PSVR 2 this week, which is great news because it's been out on the Quest for a little minute now, so it's good to see it finally come across to its homeland of PSVR 2 as well. Of course, the benefits to this is its graphical boost that it's going to have being on the PSVR 2, as well as probably all the haptics and stuff like that that's really going to aid this game to be even cooler. I mean, if you're unfamiliar, Gorn is just an incredibly brutal game where the idea is to really destroy the opponents that you're going to be fighting in weird and wonderful ways. Really fun game. I've got to say, for a second I wasn't expecting this one to be as good as the first, but I think they actually outdid themselves with this, and it's turned out to be an incredibly fun game, so definitely one to check out if you're in a PSVR 2, or of course if you haven't already got it on a Quest. Next up, we had a nice little surprise with the Pirate Republic of Nassau. Now this is an incredibly cool game that dropped on the Quest this week. It's in early access, but my god, it felt really good to play. This is really kind of like a strategy slash epic pirate game that you can jump into and just experience the pirate life for me. That was a thing. But definitely worth checking out. I jumped into this and I was thoroughly blown away at the action, feeling as incredible as it did. You know, freaking driving around a galleon. Do you drive a boat? I don't know. Whatever. You sail around a galleon, which just feels bloody amazing in the first place. Plus just all the action and fun that goes into this just really ties this whole experience together, just making it one that I simply cannot not recommend. So if you like pirate games, if you like being on the open ocean, then this one is definitely going to be for you. It's just a really bloody good example of a well executed game in a genre that's not really too filled up at the moment, so definitely one's worth checking out. And not just that, but it looks really bloody good on the Quest. VR gaming news. As always, this is my favourite bit of the show, and that we are cram-a-frickin' packed when it comes to the gaming news this week, and kicking it off with Forefront. Now, Forefront is a game that I'm very much looking forward to. It's basically your Battlefield, but in virtual reality, you know, land, sea, air. But we've got some exciting news where it's actually going to be dropping this fall in some sort of like beta testing phase where a bunch of us are going to be able to go in there and play, which I'm very excited about, which means probably towards like mid to end fall we'll actually get the release of this game. I am genuinely so excited to play this game. It's right up my alley, and not just that, but it feels like something that could finally have a nice piece of longevity to it. And if you have all these different aspects of different play styles within this game, it gives you even more longevity because you get to experience all the different styles. And of course, who doesn't want a wingsuit off of something high whilst blasting someone on the face with a sniper rifle? Yes please. Not just that, but it's also handled by the same team that made Breachers, so we know we are in great hands when it comes to this game. In some more good PSVR 2 news, Of Lies of Rain has just dropped their demo, which has been available on Quest and PC up until this point, now available as well on PSVR 2, so you can check this out for yourself if you're in a PSVR 2. Great news, this game is bloody stunning in its own right. I feel like they've done an incredible job with this game so far, and I really can't wait to see the finished product at this point. Now, I have tried the demo for myself, really enjoyed it. It's just this cool sort of techno, freaking cyberpunky kind of world that you're inside of, and it just feels great. Plus, the story is starting to feel really good. So I'm just excited to see what the final product of this is going to be like, but at least now you can also try the demo if you're on PSVR 2, and I highly recommend that you do. Next up is The Warp. Now, I'm not even going to attempt to say the second word, but it's on screen so you can see it for yourselves, because, well, as we know, I don't have the greatest history of pronouncing words correctly. We've already done one hard word this week, let's leave it to that. But nonetheless, this has a brand new demo out on PCVR. Now, this one actually caught my eye just because it looks so damn intriguing. It looks incredibly sort of like tension-based, and I feel like the tension I saw in the trailer for this, obviously I haven't tried it yet, but the tension I felt from watching the trailer for this was very much like Resident Evil tension, if you know what I mean. Like, not pure horror where you're going to absolutely just die playing this game, but just enough tension to keep you on edge the entire time. It's a gun game at the end of the day, mixed in with some, you know, terrifying crap that's going to scare the crap out of you, but that just looks like it's got a lot of that high tension spirit to it, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, if you want to check out the demo for this, you can as of now. Next up, Contractors Exfil is going to be bringing a new weapon system to the game, and I'm very excited about this news, and it's coming soon. Now this is going to be the gunsmith system. In this you're going to be able to fully build out and deck out your weaponry to the way that you want it to be, as well as spray it down and change sort of like the aesthetics of the gun as well. But this one seems very like involved. You're going to actually have to screw the screws in, you're actually going to have to tighten the bolts, you're actually going to have to attach the attachments. So I just feel like this is a really cool, unique system to be added onto a game that already has so many good things about it. I bloody love Exfil Zone, and this to me is just like the icing on the cake that just shows that they really care about just giving you a little bit more value and time spent in game, because for me I'll probably waste a bunch of time just decking out my weapons, you know, then going in and doing an Exfil run. So yeah, just great news all around. Can't wait for this to drop. It's going to be coming soon. Of course, as soon as it does drop, I will let you guys and gals know. Next up, we got some news that Trenches VR is going to be dropping next month as well. This is some great news. I mean, Trenches VR, this is like peak horror, so you really need your brown pants if you're going to be playing this game. I have like seen a lot to do with this game, and it just looks truly like gut-wrenchingly terrifying to play. It's going to play psychologically with your mind quite a lot, as well as just that true horror aspect on top of it, plus just like the surrounding sort of vibe that you're in these trenches of like World War II and stuff. I think World War II, maybe World War I, don't quote me on that, but either way it just feels like it's going to be just the most high tension thing. I mean, turning any corner in a horror game is scary, let alone when all you're doing is turning corners. Ooh, man, it just looks scary. So if you're into that, well, no, it's coming your way soon. Coming up next week. Going into next week, there's only one game coming out, and that is Elsewhere Electronics. Now, this is actually quite a cool paired up game, so I don't know how well this will actually do in the virtual market, because you don't just require you playing this game, you also require someone else with a mobile phone to be able to really do this. It's like a combination game where you are going to be giving them information, they can complete tasks, they're going to be giving you information so that you can complete tasks, and working together as a team is going to, you know, evolve and you're getting through this. It really is like the epitome of a party game, or playing something with your partner or friends, maybe brother, sister, with a person. So I'm intrigued by this game. I just can't say that I think this is going to do incredibly well, because any game that requires more effort than just putting your headset on already is against, you know, the tide of VR at this current state. So yeah, I don't know. This looks cool. Looks like it's really well executed, but I don't know if it's going to do well in the current VR scape and the way that it is. But let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts and opinions are on this. Other than that, guys, that is it for next week. Of course, as always, though, we're probably going to get a friggin' surprise announcement of something coming out next week. There always tends to be a little bit of some sort of surprise, like Gorn this week was a nice surprise, and the same with that pirate game. So you never really know what's really going to pop off and come out for us to play. Not everyone is an expert marketer that lets me know what's happening. Other than that, though, guys, of course, if you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate each and every one of you who do smash that like button. It does truly help these videos out. Of course, subscribing if you are new is another thing that I would love you to do. Other than that, though, guys, let me know what you're going to be playing over the weekend in the comments down below, and I will catch you maybe virtually, maybe in the next video. Either way, peace out, take care, bye.